Oke, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, ya. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Sehat semuanya ya, semangat. Pak Guru sampai tidak bisa tidur tadi malam karena sudah mengharapkan untuk segera pagi supaya kita bisa melaksanakan Google Meet dengan teman Pak Guru yang luar biasa dari Kuala Lumpur sana. Dan alhamdulillah sekarang sudah bergabung. Terima kasih Uncle Izan sudah menyempatkan waktu untuk berbagi, sharing dengan teman-teman saya. Ada 33 sebenarnya, cuma sekarang baru bergabung 30 anak. 30 anak itu apa kalau dalam bahasa Melayu? Ya anak sama ya. 30 students. Budak ya, 30 budak. Pada kesempatan ini silakan nanti teman-teman pertama kita akan menyimak penjelasan dari Uncle Izan. Kemudian nanti setelah itu kalau kalian membutuhkan info tambahan, boleh ask the question bertanya kepada Mr. Izan, Uncle Izan. Saya kira waktunya nanti kita menyesuaikan. How long you have spare time for this morning, brother?
1 hour can?
Oh, 1 hour. Ada 1 jam, 60 menit. Ya kita gunakan sebaik mungkin. Sebelum dimulai, teman-teman, mari kita berdoa dulu untuk sesi pagi ini dengan membaca basmalah bersama-sama. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya. Supaya lebih asik, kita serahkan saja kepada Uncle Izan untuk pertama memperkenalkan diri, introduce yourself, kemudian convey the resume of your material that have been sent to me this morning, and I also have shared to my student by group WhatsApp. So all my students already have your notes, brother. First we invite you to introduce yourself by bahasa or in English combine, and then please convey the material for today. Untuk Uncle Izan, kami silakan. Ya. The room is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selamat pagi. I'm not sure how I'm going to conduct the meeting. I mean the sharing session, whether in bahasa we call here in bahasa Malaysia. So in Indonesia bahasa Indonesia, right? But we know some words in bahasa Indonesia because we have quite similar language, right? So nama saya Abdul Izhan. I'm 35 years old. This year, I'm 35 years old. I work in Ministry of Education in examination department, bahagian peperiksaan. I manage the examinations and teachers in Malaysia. I used to be a teacher for 5 years. I work as a teacher. Saya biasa menjadi guru. Kalau di Malaysia itu dipanggil cikgu. Cikgu. So normally student call me Cikgu Izhan. Cikgu Izhan. So if Indonesia call bapa, right? Bapa sama is it? The teacher?
Ya, Pak Guru.
Ya, Pak Guru. Di sini cikgu. Cikgu Izhan. Cikgu. So I work as a teacher for 5 years. 5 tahun saya menjadi guru. Saya mengajar matematik dan sains, maths and science. And then I work in Ministry of Education now the 6 years. The 6 years, yeah. So I'm not sure what you guys need from me. Apa yang kamu butuh daripada saya? Is it the correct word?
Yes, yes.
Do you want from me?
Yeah,
But
maybe you can use perlu, no
perlu
butuh,
ya.
because I
Okay.
see the meaning of butuh in Malaysia. Yeah,
Yeah. But I
perlu.
understand there are some ada beberapa perkataan bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Malaysia itu sama tapi maksudnya berlainan. Ya. Seperti butuh itu lain dalam bahasa Malaysia. Okay. So saya dapat informasi dari Pak Guru apa maklum perkongsian sharing sessions yang boleh saya kongsi dengan kamu lah with you guys. Okay, so basically Malaysia is quite a small country compared to Indonesia, right? But we are neighbor, very close neighbor. There are a lot of banyak ramai orang Indonesia di sini dan banyak juga makanan-makanan Indonesia di Malaysia. Okay. Dan kalau di Indonesia itu yang saya tahu yang famousnya lah about Upin dan Ipin, right? Okay. Malaysia gain independence from British merdeka pada tanggal 31 Ogos 1957. Yeah. But that time we don't call our country as Malaysia. During that time we call it Tanah Melayu. So Malaysia is start from 1963. Okay. So the history is Malaysia is divided into two. Now we call Peninsula Malaysia. If you got the notes here, I give to your teachers, right?
Yeah. Kalian boleh buka catatannya. Itu Malaysia dibagi dua.
Ya, Malaysia itu terbahagi kepada dua. Yang pertama dipanggil sebagai Semenanjung Malaysia ataupun Peninsula Malaysia. Okay, yang kalau di sini kamu lihat yang di sini dipanggil Semenanjung Malaysia. Bersebelahan dengan
Sumatera.
Sumatera. I have been to Sumatera once in Padang and Bukit Tinggi. And then we got East Malaysia. This is Sabah and Sarawak near to I think Kalimantan, right?
Yeah, Borneo.
Kalimantan. Borneo. So this was this Peninsula Malaysia, Semenanjung Malaysia dan Sabah Sarawak ini hasilnya bermula pada tahun 1963, 1963. Before that, we call our country is Tanah Melayu, because Singapore is part of Malaysia for 6 years. We gain independence. Singapore combined with combined with Peninsula called Tanah Melayu. From 1957 until 1963, and then after that, Singapore become independent on their self. They become they didn't become part of Tanah Melayu anymore. So now we call Malaysia. Okay. So there are, if you look at the notes, I share with you the name of the king, Sultan Abdullah Riayaduddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah Ibni Al-Mahmud Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Al-Musta'im Billah. It's a very long name.
So long name, yeah.
Basically, his name is Abdullah only, but this is the title used for them. The rest is the title for them. Ibni means Ibni Almarhum means the name of late father. The father has died, so the name of his father is Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah. Okay, so it's the current king here in Malaysia, current king. In Malaysia we call Agong, Yang di-Pertuan Agong. Okay, and then normally they become king for 5 years only. 5 years only. Because there are a lot of states. In Indonesia, we call province, right?
Yeah,
Kalimantan. In Malaysia, call states, negeri.
negeri.
Kedah, Pulau Pinang, Johor, Sabah, Sarawak, Kelantan, Terengganu, and so on. So there are not every, most of the state have their own king, but we call them sultan. So they will have turn to become the king. So you got one king, the big one, and then the rest is called sultan or small king, something like small king of every state. So they will take turns. Also every 5 years, setiap 5 tahun, will change the sultan. Okay, understand? Sama, understand?
Ya, jadi
Yeah.
raja itu berkuasa bergiliran, setiap raja 5 tahun.
Betul? Yeah.
Oke.
They have turns. Yeah. But some of them are less than that because some of them died during the monarch. When they become the king, some of them die during the time, so they change the king. Some of them just become
Change
king for 1 year.
even not still maybe 1 year or 2 years if they directly change.
That they will change. They find because we got deputy king.
Yeah,
Deputy king. The second king. Yeah. Okay. So so they will take turn every 5 years. Normally 5 years. Then we got our in Malaysia we get independent from British, from United Kingdom. So we use the same system as British. Kami menggunakan sistem yang sama seperti British, iaitu menggunakan Perdana Menteri, Prime Minister. We don't have President. Tiada Presiden, hanya ada Perdana Menteri sahaja. Okay. So Perdana Menteri sering bertukar. Okay, because the politics nowadays are not very stable. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so the current Prime Minister is Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri bin Yaakob. He become the Prime Minister I think just 3 months. Okay. Last 3 months he start to become the Prime Minister. Okay.
Well, the Prime Minister before Mr. Dato Sri Ismail.
Sorry.
Mr. Muhyiddin.
Muhyiddin is previous one.
Previous. Yeah.
If you can see, I say this one is the current one.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
So this is current Prime Minister. Muhyiddin Yassin is the previous one.
Previous. Jadi sebelumnya itu Mr. Muhyiddin.
I think this now he is the ninth Prime Minister.
Ninth.
Okay. So if you do the history of Malaysia, the country is not that very big because we 67 biggest country in the world, about 300,000 kilometer per square meter. I think about 1/6 daripada Indonesia luas. Luas Malaysia itu 1/6 daripada luas Indonesia. Very small compared to Indonesia. Okay, and then we got kalau di Indonesia itu dipanggil province, kalau di Indonesia itu dipanggil negeri. Okay, negeri states. We got 13 states and 3 federal territories. Federal territories is wilayah persekutuan. We got Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is wilayah persekutuan. And then Putrajaya. If you remember Sabah Putrajaya,
yes,
we have been there.
Yeah.
Putrajaya is one of the federal territories. And then we got another one is in Borneo, Labuan. Labuan, yeah. If you look at the map, just above the Brunei, if you look at the map, just above the Brunei, called Labuan.
Oh, yeah.
This is a very small island.
Yeah. Near Sabah, right?
Island.
Near Sabah.
Yeah, near Sabah.
Dekat Sabah itu
It's
ada.
very small island and small populations. Okay.
Oke.
So ada 13 negeri dan tiga wilayah persekutuan. So setiap negeri tiada sultan suatu all small king. Just few state have got sultan. Okay. Okay, so population Malaysia is 33 million, 33 juta. Kalau di Indonesia itu rasanya dalam 250 juta ke atas ya.
Ya, 270 juta.
270 juta. So Malaysia ni 1/9. Populasi very small. Very small population. And then bandar yang besar di Malaysia itu kalau kamu ada maps-nya, ada petanya, easy to for me to show you lah. I don't have one. The biggest city is Kuala Lumpur. So Kuala Lumpur is the biggest city in terms of populations. Kuala Lumpur is small, but the country is very populated, very dense. Ramai penduduk di Kuala Lumpur. Seperti di Jakarta. Lebih kurang almost 2 million in Kuala Lumpur. Okay. You got and then another big city is Seberang Perai, Georgetown in Pulau Pinang, in Penang. Sama you have been to Georgetown. Samurai Islam is in Georgetown.
Yeah. And you kebun ini tu pusing-pusing at Georgetown.
Yeah. So Georgetown itu di Pulau Pinang is the third biggest in terms of population. And they got Johor Bahru. Johor Bahru is southern parts, very close to Singapore. So one of the big city in Malaysia is Johor Bahru, which is just above the Singapore, just cross the border. So we have a lot of big city actually, but in terms of population, it's a big city, and a lot of in Kuala Lumpur, near Kuala Lumpur, there are a lot of we call a satellite city, a big city too, right? And very close to Kuala Lumpur. So we call it as a Klang Valley, Lembah Klang. So big name is Lembah Klang, Klang Valley. Any questions, Sama?
Maybe later on will.
So far?
Ada pertanyaan teman-teman sejauh ini?
Ada pertanyaan?
Iya. Ada. Not yet?
Not yet.
Still, maybe they have shy. Like
bisa paham ke? Bisa paham?
Ya. Kalian bisa memahami apa yang disampaikan oleh Uncle Izan, teman-teman?
Dikit-dikit, Pak.
Dikit-dikit. Oke.
Ya,
Nanti kita.
Dikit-dikit, Pak.
Ya, oke. Tidak apa, nanti kita punya rekamannya. Kalau tidak cukup waktu untuk membahas bareng-bareng, nanti rekamannya, the record, kita play again the record, terus kita coba sampaikan, terjemahkan satu persatu, translate to bahasa Purbalingga. Oke.
Purbalingga menggunakan bahasa Indonesia yang standard ya.
Bahasa Indonesia, but we have local language, bahasa Jawa, ngapak. Bahasa Jawa.
Kalau di Malaysia itu bahasa Melayu, bahasa Malaysianya ada
Mr. asking me something.
You can ask question. Use pita. Bintang.
Oke. Ada yang mau tanya? Kalau misalnya malu.
Saya Pak, saya.
Siapa?
Ini Pak.
Dinyalakan kameranya ya, biar Pak Bro.
Nih.
Siapa? Sebut nama. Bintang. Oke. Bintang, silakan.
Hello, my name is Bintang. Yes, we have a question. How much population in Malaysia?
How many population in Malaysia? There are 33 million, 33 juta.
Ya,
Oh, thank you.
ya, 33 juta.
Just one night.
Halo, Mister.
Hello.
Siapa lagi nih? Rendra.
Ya.
Ya, Narendra.
Are Malaysian elementary school student given homework? Mister? Are
Gimana?
Malaysian elementary school student given homework?
Oh,
Mister?
apakah is in Malaysia student given homework?
Adakah student diberi homework?
Yeah, they have homework from their teacher or no?
I can't hear you.
Can't hear. Okay.
Can't hear.
Narendra asked you that if in Malaysia students they have homework from their teacher.
A lot of homework.
Lot
So
of homework.
many homework.
Jadi banyak PR-nya di sana. The same with
So many
Indonesia.
homeworks.
Sama.
Sama, because there are a lot
Some
of
with
subjects. A lot of subjects they learn in school.
Ya.
More
Banyak.
than bahasa Inggeris. More than 7 subjects.
I think the same.
A lot of subjects.
In Indonesia for primary school, untuk sekolah dasar primary school we have 9 subjects. 9. So
How many?
9 subjects.
Malaysia, we got different primary school. We got primary school, standard primary school. We have primary school focusing on Chinese and primary school focusing on Indians. So 3 type of primary school.
For example, SGKC Guanghua like that. Or the Chinese,
But they compulsory wajib must learn bahasa Malaysia. It's compulsory.
Jadi di Malaysia itu ada 3 jenis sekolah dasar, tapi yang wajib dipelajari adalah bahasa Melayu, bahasa Malaysia.
Bahasa Melayu itu wajib dipelajari.
Oke?
Ada soalan lain?
Thank you, Mister.
Welcome. Most welcome.
Next question.
Ada
Aston, do you have a question? Aston, ada pertanyaan?
I have a question.
Iya.
Have school in Malaysia done face-to-face learning?
How about learning then?
Now depend on your level. In the secondary school, especially in boarding school, sekolah berasrama, all students have face-to-face class. But in the primary school, they will take turns. We got two groups and alternate.
Jadi,
for example, group A and group B. This week is group A, next week is group B. Face-to-face class, and the rest is online class. They will take turns. Not 100% will come to the school.
Aston bisa memahami jawabannya? Jadi di Malaysia kalau secondary school itu SMP, kalau yang berasrama seperti Sambas boarding itu semuanya berangkat 100%. Tapi kalau yang sekolah dasar itu sekarang ini berlaku dibuat 2 grup. Grup A misalnya berangkat minggu ini, grup B minggu depan. Kalau kita dibuat 2 grup, tapi yang A pagi, B siang, kayak gitu ya, Aston ya. Oke?
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Welcome.
Another one, maybe Chandra, do you have question? No.
Ada, Pak.
Oh iya ada. Ya, oke, silakan. Pakai bahasa Inggris apa bahasa Indonesia?
Bisa Inggris sedikit.
Iya, good. Sip.
Excuse me, sir. Can you pass the ringgit?
Sorry.
Ringgit?
Can you show about
Oh,
ringgit?
iya. Do you bring ringgit, bro. And please show
I just
to.
withdraw my money because I rarely use cash.
Yeah.
Normally I use credit card or
Yeah.
GrabPay because a lot of
Yeah,
I
Chandra.
just
Yeah.
show you some of the money. This is smallest one. This is the smallest one.
Ya, sudah pernah lihat
So
ya?
RM1.
Rp1.
Ya. RM1 ni bisa beli one bottle of mineral water. The
Air
small one, the small,
air minum semula jadi.
air ni semua jadi yang kecil itu.
Ya. Air minum semula jadi itu air minum alami. Kalau kita aqua. Alami itu semula jadi.
Ini RM1.
Ya.
Lebih kurang, if I'm not mistaken, RM3,000.
3.400.
3,400.
Ya, approximately 3.000-an lah.
Last night I went to Bukit Tinggi, RM1 RM3,000.
Okay.
6 years ago, 7 years ago. I think so. So this one is not the biggest one, it's second biggest. This is RM50. It's a big one.
Okay. Itu RM50.
If you see, all the notes have this face, right?
Yeah.
RM1, you see the same face, right? This
Yeah.
RM1, this face, this face, the same face, right?
Oh, di sini. Jadi gambarnya sama.
This is the first king.
Hmm.
This is the first king.
Raja
Malaysia.
pertama.
Ya, raja pertama. This is the second biggest notes. RM50. Bisa beli apa ya?
RM50. I think bisa beli celana panjang. Trouser. Yeah, you can change with mine, brother. This is my money and the nail. I think this is big. You can change RM50 to this one, 50,000. Okay?
50,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got last night I got in my wallet is this one.
Oh,
This is
itu.
RM10. The same face, right?
Iya. Jadi teman-teman, ya di Malaysia itu uangnya itu gambarnya sama, hanya
It's
nominalnya.
different color. Because it's the first king.
Yeah, if in Indonesia we have different picture, brother. For 100,000 untuk 100.000 kita punya gambar Soekarno Hatta, kemudian ini Juanda. Because in Indonesia we have so many heroes. So
Okay.
yeah, different money, different pictures like this,
Yeah.
and then this one, and then this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We use the same picture. So another 3 notes is here. You can see the biggest one is RM100, the purple color.
Yeah.
This one is the biggest notes, and then RM20, and they got RM5. So different color. We got purple, green, turquoise, orange, red, and blue. So six notes. So you can see I put the picture.
Yeah.
So this is 6 different notes in Malaysia.
Iya. Jadi uang terbesar itu RM100. Nah, kalau kita
Yeah.
RM100.
Dulu once we got RM1,000.
5,000.
RM1,000.
Oh,
1,000, 1,000. But if you lost the money, you will cry.
Kalau hilang uang RM1.000 itu hilang 3.500.000. Waduh,
Yeah.
nangis. Yeah.
Sekarang dah tiada. So paling besar, the biggest is RM100.
Yeah.
RM100 is 300,000. Is it?
340,000.
340,000 rupiah. Okay. So that's the currency we use in Malaysia. Okay. And we got also some coins. I don't have a lot of coins with me, but like this is coins, rarely used,
Yeah.
very small.
10 sen, 10 sen.
This is 10 cent. Yeah, 10 cent. I got I got few more. I have to find. I'm not sure because rarely use the coins. Because the price of the good now is very expensive, right?
Ya, dan Uncle Izan is a rich man, so he doesn't have a coin, only have dia orang kaya,
Not
jadi
that
uangnya yang
way.
gede-gede, tuh besar-besar ya. Udah punya.
Ya,
Oke, ada lagi
biasa-biasa
pertanyaan?
saja.
Ada lagi pertanyaan? Ini ada yang menyalakan mikrofon lagi? Tanya? Tidak? Belum? Kalau belum, kita boleh. Siapa lagi? Davina.
Saya.
Boleh dinyalakan kameranya?
Oh iya, sebentar.
Iya, biar Uncle Izan bisa melihat. Oke, Uncle Izan, she is Made Davina. Iya.
Oke, Davina.
Silakan, please, Davina.
What's the name of the traditional dance in Malaysia?
What?
Traditional?
What's the name of the traditional dance in Malaysia?
Traditional things. The name
Dance.
of king. King or things?
Dance.
Oh, dance.
Dance. Oh,
Dance.
oh my God.
Sorry ya. Traditional dance.
Oh, okay. Traditional dance depend on which part of the country. If you go to Johor, we call it Zapin. Zapin is one of the traditional dance in Malaysia.
Zapin.
I'm not Zapin, yeah.
Okay.
And got a few more dance, but I can't remember the names because nowadays it's very difficult to see the dance anymore. People always with the gadgets, with the phones.
Yeah. I think the same.
So one of the famous dance in Indonesia is Zapin, called Zapin.
Zapin ya, Davina ya. Even
Yeah.
in Indonesia there is a songs. The title is Zapin, like that.
Oh yeah. Got also a tarian dance kuda kepang. Kuda is a horse, right?
Yeah.
They use the horse like the horse, not the real horse. Just picture of the horse and they run. They dance with the picture.
Ya, kuda kepang. The same Indonesia, our ebek or kuda lumping. Yeah. Because
Kuda
the horse
lumping.
made from bamboo, right?
From bamboo, yeah.
Yeah. Kuda lumping. Okay.
If you go to Sabah and Sarawak, if you go to Borneo, there are a lot of dance. Because Sabah and Sarawak, there are a lot of different type of people. If there are three main races, tiga bangsa utama itu Melayu, Cina dan India di Malaysia. Tapi di Sabah dan Sarawak ramai, there are a lot of different races. So they have a lot of dancers, different culture. It's very diverse there. Sangat besar perbezaannya berbanding di Kuala Lumpur.
Oke, gitu Davina. Jadi tariannya ya. Ada Zapin, ada kuda kepang. Tapi kalau yang tarian yang banyak itu ada di wilayah Kalimantan atau Borneo. Karena di sana lebih beragam. Suku-sukunya lebih banyak. Gitu. Sama seperti di sini, tarian tradisional itu setiap daerah punya sendiri-sendiri. Kalau di Jawa Tengah kita ada tari gambyong, ada apa lagi ya? Di Jawa Barat, West Java, we have jaipong. Kemudian kalau di Bali,
Di Bali ya.
Itu ada tari kecak dan lain-lain. And brother, Made Davina is come from Bali. So her name Made Davina is a traditional name for Balinese. Yeah. My student is my student Made Davina, her father come from Bali and her mother come from Kuningan, West Java. Kuningan ya si Davina ya, ibu ya.
Bandung.
Bandung.
Oh, Bandung.
Bandung. Ya. Oke.
Bandung and Bali is very famous in Malaysia.
Oh, sangat terkenal Bandung
Bali,
dan
yeah.
Bali.
Bali, yeah.
Ya.
Because we go to Bandung for shopping.
Ya, kita punya rencana dulu sebelum pandemi, Uncle Izan mau berkunjung ke Purbalingga dan kita mau pusing-pusing ke Bandung, mau berbelanja. Tapi apa boleh dikata sekarang perjalanan masih dilarang. Nanti suatu saat, siapa tahu kita bisa ketemu dengan Mr. Izan secara face to face. Kita undang. Invite him to Purbalingga.
Bisa sambung ya? Continue.
Ya, silakan lanjut. Sambung.
Lanjutnya, seterusnya about our exports. What is the biggest export in Malaysia? So one of the biggest export in Malaysia is electronic things. We have a lot of factory here, especially in Penang, Pulau Pinang. There are a lot of electrical electronics factory. We also have export palm, oil palm, kelapa sawit, seperti Indonesia saya rasa. Kelapa sawit. Kemudian kenderaan, Malaysia have their own brand called Proton
and Pro 2.
Pro 2 is Proton and Pro 2 is our national car. So we export the car to the other countries.
For Proton, brother Izan, Proton or Pro 2 have Myvi, right?
Myvi is Pro 2.
Myvi
is Pro 2.
Indonesia import it and rename here become Sirion, Daihatsu Sirion. Myvi.
Oh, Sirion.
In Indonesia the name of Myvi is Sirion. Jadi Indonesia itu mengimpor mobil dari Malaysia namanya Myvi Pro 2, di sini namanya Daihatsu Sirion. Tapi jangan khawatir, Indonesia also export our car to Malaysia, Avanza. Avanza in Malaysia.
Avanza.
Go Avanza. Jadi kita punya hubungan yang baik, good relationship. Oke, boleh sambung.
And then we got a lot of construction, pembinaan. And a lot of Indonesians work in the construction in Malaysia. And then the last thing, I think one of the famous thing in Malaysia is the tourism. If you one of the famous tourism in Malaysia is called Langkawi Island,
Pulau Langkawi yang terkenal.
Above Penang. And Penang is one of the famous tourist attraction too.
Jadi ada yang terkenal itu dua, satu Pulau Langkawi, yang kedua Pulau Pinang. Kalau Pulau Pinang Pak Guru udah pernah ke sana, ditemani Mr. Izan. Tapi kalau Langkawi belum. Oke.
Kalau Indonesia itu attractionnya mungkin lebih banyak sebab because Indonesia is a very big country, so a lot of attraction there. I plan to go to Bandung, Bali,
Jogja, Yogyakarta, Lombok,
Samarinda,
Lombok.
Lombok is a very nice place, right?
And don't forget to visit Makassar.
Makassar, Sulawesi.
Sulawesi.
In Sulawesi, Makassar. So if you come to Malaysia, the first thing you have to come if you visit is Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is a good city. It's a big city, very nice place. You can go to Kuala Lumpur too. A lot of I'm not sure whether I can show you my Kuala Lumpur. You can see the view of Kuala Lumpur from my office. I'm not sure whether I can show you.
Ya, mau menunjukkan ini. Ya.
You can see.
Wow.
That is our one of the mosques in Malaysia.
Bagus ya.
So this is my view from my office.
Iya. Ada masjid.
Ya, ada masjid. Yeah. And the big what? I'm sure you can see.
Oke.
Yeah.
Iya. Nanti kapan-kapan kita melawat ke Kuala Lumpur bersama-sama ya. Biar
Ya, bisa.
boleh, boleh. Pusing.
Boleh, bisa.
Ya. Ada sebelum
Ada soalan ya?
ada yang mau bertanya? Silakan aktifkan kameranya, mikrofonnya. Kalau tidak nanti kita lanjut lagi. Currency tadi sudah.
Saya lanjut ya.
Ya, sambung lagi.
Sambung lagi berkenaan dengan religion, agama di Malaysia. A lot of Malaysians are Islam. About 60% plus, 65% I think is Islam. And then got about 20% is Buddhist, okay, and 10% Christian, and the rest is Hindu.
Ya.
Sama, before Islam come to Malaysia, brought by Arab and Indian people from India and Arab.
Ya.
The current the religion is Hindu.
In Malaysia.
Yes.
Yeah.
A few hundred years ago, a lot of nations are Hindu.
I think the same with Indonesia.
Like
Islam.
Bali.
Yeah, before
Like Bali is full of Hindus, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then when Islam come and the king become Muslim, so the people also become Islam. So about 60% is Muslim here. So easy to find halal foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so many food use curry.
Yeah, curry. Yeah, curry. So that's about religion in Islam. As you can see just now, it's a mosque. Just in front of my office, a mosque. But as I want to talk about religion, I think just that's all about the religion in Malaysia. And next, I want to talk about the school in Malaysia. Okay, we start the school when we formal in primary school 7 years old. 7 years old. 7 years old, we enter the primary school. So 7 until 12 years old is the primary school.
And start from January or
January until December.
Yeah, it will be different with Indonesia because Indonesia we start at July.
Oh,
yeah.
Because of the COVID-19, now the school will finish in March. So April we start new school. I mean,
new school
because
year.
of the COVID-19.
Ya. Jadi sekarang kalau biasanya Januari sampai Desember, sekarang itu sampai Maret karena ada pandemi. Nanti April baru tahun ajaran baru.
Ya.
Okay.
before primary school, about 4 years, 4 to 6 years, they enter the kindergarten. Okay, kindergarten. Okay,
Tadi.
so primary school is 7 to 12. Yeah.
Kindergarten
Di sini dipanggilnya Tadika.
Tadika. Tadika itu taman kanak-kanak sih.
Ya, taman kanak-kanak. Okay. And then the secondary school is from 13 years old until 17 years old. So you will be in the secondary school for 5 years. Okay, for 5 years. Okay, one of the question your Pak Sama asked me is there national exam for primary school student? The exam has been abolished. No more exam in primary school.
Wah, jadi di Malaysia sudah tidak ada ujian nasional, teman-teman.
Di sekolah. Now it's based on the school assessment, school-based assessment.
Sama seperti kita, ujian sekolah.
But if you want to enter the secondary school, the boarding school, sekolah berasrama, we have to take the special exam now. You have to take special exam, and from 12 years old to enter the 13 years old, you have to take the special exam to enter the boarding school.
Oh.
Not everyone can enter the boarding school because very selective and very limited number of boarding schools.
Boleh paham?
Boleh paham.
Jadi kalau di sana itu kalau mau masuk sekolah berasrama ada seleksi tes masuknya. Sangat ketat karena jumlahnya yang diterima itu sedikit, sama seperti di Indonesia. The same with Indonesia, brother.
Oh, boarding school.
Iya. Oke. Boleh paham? Iya, ini sama.
Sikit, Cikgu.
Iya, sedikit. Oke. Oke, boleh sambung. Masih ada? Sudah? Masih.
So in secondary school, primary school is called sekolah rendah.
Sekolah
rendah. Secondary school is sekolah menengah. Okay, so sekolah menengah or secondary school, we used to have exam in when they are in 15 years old. Now the exam has been abolished too, and back to the school assessment. So the only big exam that students have in Malaysia is 17 years old. The only biggest exam, yeah. The biggest, just got the biggest exam. 17 years old.
So for secondary school, they have to take 5 years, brother?
You have to learn 5 years before the final exam.
Jadi sekolah menengahnya 5 tahun. Okay.
Kalau di Indonesia itu berapa tahun?
Indonesia dibagi jadi 2. Jadi sekolah menengah pertama, sekolah menengah atas. Sekolah menengah pertama 3 tahun, menengah atas 3 tahun. So we have 6 years divided by 2. Junior high school and senior high school.
Oh yeah, we call that. We also have two actually. Menengah rendah and menengah atas. Menengah rendah is 3 years, menengah atas 2 years.
2 years.
When you finish menengah rendah, 15 years old, you have examination. You used to have examination, but we have abolished the examinations. So back to the school base. So no more exam in the 15 years old. Before you enter 16 years old, we have an examination before this. From there, some of boarding school, they start when you're 16 years old. Some of boarding school, they only have 16 and 17 years old students only.
Yeah.
So, students will fail to enter boarding school when they're in primary school from 12 years old to 13 years old, they fail the exam. I mean, through the exam to enter the boarding school, they can retake when they're 15 years old. They have another chance to enter the boarding school.
Okay. Boleh paham? Boleh ditranslate dalam bahasa Melayu, brother?
Mau cakap dalam bahasa Melayu?
Iya, dalam bahasa Melayu.
Jika di sekolah rendah 12 tahun ada exam peperiksaan masuk ke sekolah berasrama.
Exam
So
mean
jika
ujian.
Ujian. Kemudian kalau gagal, if you fail, gagal masuk sekolah berasrama, you have another chance when you 15 years old. 15 tahun, got another exam to enter the boarding school. When to enter boarding school at 16 years old, because some boarding school they start at 16 years old.
Jadi kalau gagal sekali boleh mengulang lagi.
But not very many schools start at 16 years old.
Oke. Sangat menarik ini. Jadi kalau sana itu kalau gagal masuk boarding school masih bisa mengulang tahun depannya sampai usia 15 tahun. Kalau udah lewat 15 tahun nggak boleh. Oke, ada yang mengaktifkan mikrofon? Barangkali mau tanya? Tidak? Kalau tidak, ini sudah tinggal 8 menit lagi. 8 minute left, brother.
About 8 minutes left.
How about the tuition fee, brother?
Oh, the tuition fee. If we got government school and private school, for government school is free.
Free, percuma.
We got free textbook, percuma. Gratis.
Yeah.
We use because the system keep on changing. Sometimes you have to pay for just a little amount of money for the we call parent teacher association.
Yeah. Paguyuban.
Because here this Indonesia called PIBG, Persatuan Ibu Bapa dan Guru. Persatuan Ibu Bapa dan Guru, PIBG. So they just collect the money. So the money can use to pay for the extra classes when you invite other teachers from outside to teach your student. You can pay them by using the PIBG, the parent teacher association monies collected from the students.
Ya, parent teacher di sini komite sekolah atau paguyuban kelas sama ya. Jadi bayarnya sedikit. Di sana itu kalau sekolah negeri itu gratis, percuma tadi ya, disediakan oleh pemerintah. Tapi kalau sekolah swasta ada macam-macam, ada yang bayar. Tapi bayarnya nggak banyak. Tuh. Bayarnya sedikit. Lewat PIBG. Sorry, brother.
Ya, PIBG. Persatuan Ibu Bapa dan Guru.
Persatuan Ibu Bapak dan Guru. PIBG. Kalau di sini yang terkenal PUBG. Game.
Sorry?
In Indonesia, we more famous no PIBG but PUBG. Game, online game. PUBG.
Oh, PUBG.
Ya. Masih ada kurang lebih 5 menit, teman-teman. Kalau yang mau bertanya silahkan. Ini Mr. Risen ternyata tadi saya merencanakan setengah jam, tapi ternyata karena banyak kesibukan, jadi Uncle Izan ini menyediakan waktu hanya 1 jam. Tapi saya kira ini menarik ya. Ada yang beda. Kita ngobrol dengan berbicara, komunikasi dengan warga negara asing itu pengalaman yang mengesankan. Saya kira nanti Chandra tadi, Davina, kemudian Aston yang sudah bertanya. Terima kasih. Yang lain mau bertanya? Tadi yang ada Bintang juga udah tanya tadi. Brother, can you call my student one by one? Maybe they are sleepy. So
Student like one.
yeah.
I'm not sure they can pronounce your name.
Mister.
Yeah.
Call one by one, is it? I'm not sure whether I pronounce correctly.
Ya, teman-teman ini Uncle Izan mau coba menyebut nama kalian satu persatu. Kalau pronunciation-nya atau aksennya kurang pas ya dimaklumi ya. Oke? Iya. For first one.
Alden Raisa Alvaro Yuwono.
Alden. Oke, terima kasih.
Betul ya?
Iya betul. Very fluent.
Alina Poetri Wijaya.
Alina Putri Wijaya. Alena.
Betul ya?
Ya.
Alia Amira Pradipta.
Alia Amira Pradipta. Oke.
Alia Hanun Nashifa.
Alia Hanum Nasifa. So fluent, brother. Yo, yes. Sambung.
Amanda Kurnia Putri. Ardan Naufal Nur Fadila.
Ya.
Ashifa Jasmine Setiawan.
Setiawan.
Setiawan. Oh,
Yeah.
Setiawan. Oh,
Yeah.
Setiawan. So, okay. Bintang Alpha Pratama.
Ya.
Chandra Darmawan John.
Yes.
Dalilah Salsabila Clarista.
Ya.
Clarista.
Claresta ya.
Clarista. Devinska Valendini Arsyananta.
Ya, good, good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Devinska Valendini Arsyananta.
Asyananta. Oke.
Devita Tri Ramadhani.
Devita Ramadhani.
Zaki Alvaro Saputra.
Zaki.
Fredika Alfonda Tasha.
Ya, Tasya.
Hamzah Fin Ashton.
Aston.
Aston.
Yeah.
Aston.
Oke.
Ihsan Fauzi.
Iksan Fauzi.
Lintang Putra Supriyanto.
Ya.
Min or Made? Made
Made,
Davina.
Made, Made.
Made.
Ya.
Okay. Made Davina Widya Rahma Putri.
Ya.
Muhammad Ahnaf Muaffi.
Ya, ya.
Mutiara Rizki Ramadhani.
Oke.
Is it the same? Got to Ramadhani? David, okay. Naifah Ahmad. Narendra Raya Ar-Rashid.
Ya.
Nazneen Zenita Afrin.
Ya.
Normalita Yasmina Az-Zahra.
Oke.
Prakastri Kunchoro.
Ya.
Radia Nazril Feta Ramadan. Rihardian Muhammad Yusuf.
Ya.
Rizky Evansyah.
Oke.
Salsa Ana Kausar. Seruni Taufikur Rahman.
Ya. Seruni.
Syaula Syifa Imania.
Ya.
Yuwafi Kilani Maulana.
Oke.
And the last one Ziyad Anin Muyassar.
Ya, Ziyad Anin Muyassar. Oke, thank you. Sangat lancar, fluent. Bagaimana?
Ya.
Ya, perasaan teman-teman bagaimana namanya disebut oleh Uncle Izan?
I'm so happy. Thank you, Mister.
Sama-sama.
Iya. Oke. Oke. Teman-teman, ini sudah jam 9 di waktu Indonesia, artinya jam 10 waktu Malaysia. Kita waktunya sudah habis. Sebenarnya kita masih asik ya. Happy, enjoy. Tapi karena waktu yang terbatas, nanti kita lanjut lagi lain kesempatan. Bisa jadi dengan Mr. Izan, Uncle Izan lagi, atau mungkin dengan uncle-uncle yang lain, dengan cikgu-cikgu yang lain, atau teacher from the other countries. Oke? Sebelum sesi kita tutup, mungkin nanti kita akan sesi foto bersama, take picture together. Kemudian juga tidak lupa kita beri kesempatan untuk Mr. atau Uncle Izan untuk menyampaikan pesan. Brother, maybe you have some pesan untuk teman-teman saya di kelas.
I wish you all the best in your study. Please do your homework. Please listen to your teacher. Be a good student. Be a good son. Be a good daughter, and take care of yourself during this pandemic COVID-19. Okay. I hope we managed to go through this difficult time. And then, as for the Muslim one, don't forget to solat. Okay. I think that's all. I wish you all the best in everything you do.
Oke, pesan yang sangat dalam ya. Nanti kalian tuh jangan lupa nggak ada PR, pekerjaan rumah dikerjakan. Jadi, intinya jadilah pribadi yang baik. Jagalah, ini intinya ya, karena sudah sangat terbatas. Kemudian jangan lupa menjaga diri di masa pandemi. Oke, teman-teman, silahkan semuanya dinyalakan kameranya. Kita akan foto bersama. Semuanya nyalakan. Sudah kita tampilkan semuanya dulu. Satu. Ya. Oke, sebentar. Iya. Oke. Dinyalakan kameranya dulu semuanya. Saya belum. Yang lain Devita, Rizky, kemudian Seruni. Dinyalakan kameranya. Berpose sekeren mungkin. Nanti kita bisa gunakan untuk status WA. Ya. Oke, sudah. Prakas, Alia, Ziad. Nah, kita mulai ya. Senyum yang manis. 1, 2, 3. Oke, saya simpan dulu. Iya. Sebentar. Satu kali lagi, senyum yang manis. 1, 2. Ulangi. 1, 2, 3. Oke, terima kasih. Gitu, aduh, rasanya senang sekali ya. Sayangnya waktunya sudah habis. Kita harus berpisah dengan Uncle Izan. Sedih ya. Baru ketemu sebentar sudah harus berpisah. Nanti suatu saat kita boleh sambung lagi ya Uncle Izan ya.
Insyaallah.
Mari kita ucapkan selamat tinggal atau goodbye. Say see you bareng-bareng dengan kepada Uncle Izan. See you. 1, 2, 3. See you. Ucapkan terima kasih. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ya. Oke. Sampai ketemu lagi lain kesempatan. Sesi ini kita akhiri. Mari dengan membaca hamdalah bersama-sama. Sekian, saya akhiri. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih, sampai jumpa. Saya tutup ya. Dadah.
See you next time.
Yeay.